Welcome to the third episode of Cameraderie. I'm going to be doing things a little differently today. Not that I really have much of a set method or pattern of doing things. But anyways, what we have today is the Olympus AFL-T. It's a Quickshooter Tele from the 80s. The main thing I want to get done right now is it's getting kind of dark outside, and I want to go ahead and get this roll of film ready for its last shot, and then that way I'll be able to take you guys through the wonderful rewinding process that this thing has. So, without further ado, this is Cameraderie Olympus AFL-T. So this should be a pretty interesting little episode. I got this camera. It was actually before I got it was one of the first pieces that I got in my collection, and I got it from a Value Village for like $212 or whatever random price it was, $363. I don't know. But I got it because I was in the market for at the time. Most of what I had was like 600 series Polaroids or other sort of instant things, or cameras I just could in no way hope to find the film for. So this, I saw it was like just a basic 35 millimeter point and shoot, and I was intrigued by it mostly because of this. It's got two lenses. This is the AFL-T, and it comes from the AFL, which was first introduced in 1983. It gets its nickname, the Picasso, from the Japanese word for flash, which is Pika. Which is also where they got Pikachu from. The AFL was the same camera as this, just without the T. It's not a true telephoto. It's like a pseudo telepseudo lens. The AFL was actually one of the first cameras to use the lithium battery, and this thing is pretty cool because it uses just one of these batteries. It doesn't look common at first. When I first got this, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to they probably don't even make this battery anymore. But no, I went down to the local Batteries and Plus, and they have every single battery you could think of. With that high capacity battery, it reduced the recharge time on the flash to 1.5 seconds, which made it extraordinarily popular for just the average shooter. Because it obviously increased the low light functionality of the camera. Between the dual lens sort of system thing that it has going on, I was also really drawn to it by the look of this thing. It looks like something that Joe McMillan from *Halt and Catch Fire* would buy. It's sleek. It's kind of bulky, but it's kind of rounded, and it's just sexy. It's I don't know. It's a really unique, compact design, and then just including the two focal lengths was, I don't know, that was awesome for me. And I'll show you here in a second what it actually looks like through the viewfinder, which it's actually a really interesting setup for the viewfinder. It's right below the flash. The craziest thing about it is the fixed, or the two focal lengths, and it's got a timer and a focus lock, which I haven't really been able to see what that does or figure out what that does. I assume it has something to do with locking the focus. So, but yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh man, it's really cool. It's just so sleek, and black and curved and angled, and it just fits in the hand, and it's a camera. I don't know. It's just a really nifty design that Olympus has put together. So I'm going to take a picture of the Tetris blocks. We'll see how it turns out. Actually, well, we will, but not immediately. Just going to take a picture of it real quick just so we can get the last picture, the last frame on the roll. And yeah, it's a really cool automated process that this thing has. It's new to me. I know I've come to find out that there's a lot of cameras that actually do this, but I never had one of these growing up, and I never had one until now, so it's cool. All right, let's see. Maybe we can. All right. So here we go. Not quite the last picture. So I guess we'll just go super meta on this. All right. Oh, this is cool. Oh, okay. Well, it went back to that part of it. You couldn't quite see it going, but yeah, no, the numbers are right in there. So it's a really ridiculously simple loading system. All you have to do is just take the this whole part right there, just kind of pop it in there, and that's all you do. No, just there's a little bit more to it. You take the little tail end of it right there, and just kind of shove it right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so kind of get it over the sprocket right there. And that means it's good to go. And you just close it. And that means it's loaded. So yeah, it's ready to take pictures. If you can, let's see what we got right here. Here's the number window. It's on S. I guess that means start of roll. So that's pretty much all there is to this thing. It's a beautiful piece of 80s design wrapped up in a really convenient package of pure automatic functionality. Alright, so these aren't the pictures that I shot today, but they do give you kind of a... this is the first roll of pictures that I shot with the camera. And it gives you kind of a feeling of kind of how the colors turn out and how the camera shoots. It does, I'd say it performs pretty well. If you're in an environment that's dark, like say a porch at night, it'll still take pictures. The flash will go off. It's just kind of a gamble whether or not what you want to be focused will be in focus. Like with this picture that I took of my friend Mitchell, he's kind of out of focus, but the trees and everything behind him are in focus. I guess it's just because, I didn't have enough light to begin with to establish a point of focus. And then you also have pictures like this, which this was taken on the same porch, and it came out crisp and clear. And that's one of the things I like about this camera a whole lot is its reproduction of colors. It's a really soft lens. It takes, and of course this is probably a lot to do with how they developed it in the store, but it gets really nice warm tones. Sometimes it's a little too warm, but I actually like I tend to go more for like the warmer side of the color spectrum when I'm shooting either film or pictures. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. This was a really straightforward camera. It's a straight shooter, if you will. Quickshooter Tele, if you won't. It doesn't really have a lot of bells and whistles, so to speak, other than the built-in telephoto lens, which is just fine. It's great if you just want to document something really quick. It's not really so much an artistic camera. There's not a lot of control over aperture or shutter speed or ISO or focus or anything like that. But that being said, it's nice to just pop in a roll of film and just go shoot something. And you do get some really nice looking photos with this. The optics in it are pretty awesome for the time. But if you do want to see me mess with a camera that has it all, so to speak, then my next episode is going to be pretty dope. It's going to be pretty cool. So don't change that dial. That's not how you promote the subscribe button. Hit subscribe if you would like to be notified of when that video comes out. Hopefully, I hope to be able to get that out here in the next couple weeks. Just depends on schedules and such. In the meantime, leave comments, questions, all that kind of stuff. I really like it when you guys leave personal stories of, finding this awesome camera. And if you have any questions about photos or film, or photography or cameras in general, or you just want to talk to me, then I have Twitter, which is a thing. I do other things, so I'm not on there all the time. I've been on it a lot more recently, but I do try and get back to whoever I want to get back to. So yeah, interact with me on there. Let me know what you think, and otherwise I'll see you guys next time. Tell me what you think.